children of Israel must have. What's the knowledge? Malachi 2:7. This is what we showing our people. That it's just not any knowledge. Because many of us came from different walks of life. I grew up in a Christian church, but that wasn't the knowledge. I grew up Baptist. Then when I got older, I made a decision, all right, I'm going to go non-denomination because I didn't see denominations in the Bible. So I'm going to go non-denominational. That made me feel better about myself. Then when I get there, I'm like, my soul's still thirsty for more. And it was more about my people because my grandmother told me, never forget about your people. But when I was following all that, I felt I was lost. Until someone actually opened the book and showed me how to get ready. What's the knowledge? Read.
The book of Malachi, chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Read.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
So the knowledge is the law. So when I go to the pastor, I should be getting knowledge. I should be getting the laws. That's what I need, and we all need to get ready. Why? Give me Ezekiel 5:1. Because as it was brought out, okay, Jeremiah 14:2 shows the Jews are black. All right, it's many other color scriptures, right? But check this out, because there are other signs, contextual signs showing who these people are and who God is. Watch this, read.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 5 and verse 1.
This is the Almighty speaking to Ezekiel, our forefather. Read.
And thou, son of man.
He said, thou, son of man. That's the same thing they call Christ, but that's neither here nor there. Read.
Take thee a sharp knife.
Take a sharp knife. Read.
Take thee a barber's razor.
A what?
Take thee a barber's razor.
Take a barber's razor. Read.
And cause it to pass upon thy head.
Allow that barber's razor to pass upon thy head. Read.
And upon thy beard.
And upon thy beard. What people do that to this day? Huh? Getting Ezekiel clean, right? What people do that today? No. Who instituted this? When you actually read history, as you call it, the pale people weren't doing that. What people was using a razor's barber to get clean, to stay fly. This ain't nothing new on the earth. What you great men doing today, this ain't nothing new. We been fly. When you read about the Dark Ages, they call it the Dark Ages because there were black kings ruling.
That's right.
You talk about King James. He lived during the Dark Ages. He was a black man. This ain't nothing new. For y'all sitting here in the barbershop, the Lord is telling Ezekiel, get the barber's razor. Allow it to pass upon thy head and beard. Get fresh. I'm going to use this for a sign for my people. This is the law. Give me Job 30:30. So we got to get ready. How are you going to get ready? We don't know who we are. We don't have the knowledge. Y'all are the people of the book. That's what we're trying to tell y'all. Y'all are the greatest people on the earth. Y'all just not Baptists. And I understand some of y'all don't go to church. And that's fine. You ain't going to find many black men in the church anymore these days because they've been in it for so long and their soul was thirsty. They like, you know what? The pastor in this church don't have what I really need. It's not helping me. Because when you look at the black church, who runs the black church? Who fills the pews? Who? My brother, what's your name? George. Jordan? George. How many? What gender runs the church? The dollar. The dollar. The green run the church, right?
Say it again for the people.
So the green run the world, but
green is.
That's a great comment, right?
No matter, our people is gonna go for that dollar. And they gonna
but
they gonna run their own people over that mighty dollar.
Okay.
History proves
that.
Money is
the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah, and it never goes away.
So behind money, which is the gender established now, money is now its own gender, green. Who runs it, male or female? Who fill the churches?
Hey, it's whoever wants the most.
No, that's not the question. Who runs the church? In our communities, who run the church?
It can be multiple. Like,
man, come on, George. What is it, Juan? The females, the women, the black woman run the church. That's obvious in our communities. That's obvious. The black woman runs the church. And what does she do? She rule over the black man. Is that according to God? Read. Watch this.
Book of Job, chapter 30, verse 30.
Read.
My skin is black upon me.
So I'm reading this so that we can understand as men that Job, our forefather, is a black man. He's a black man. This is the scripture they don't read in church. Song of Solomon 1:5. Y'all are the greatest people, man. What happened was during our enslavement as a people, they took this book and they changed everything up. The penmanship, right? They took and only taught certain parts of it. That's why when you had slaves like Nat Turner reading a book, what happened? They rise up. It's revolting time. You know the books that were missing, which are called the Apocrypha today, those 14 books, you know that they're outlawed and banned in the Caribbean because there's so many slave revolts, because those books piece things together. You said if you don't have it all, you can't do nothing.
You got all the ingredients, you can't make the soup.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So you need the knowledge. You just can't have any type of knowledge. Read.
The Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black, but comely.
This is King Solomon. This is Jesus Christ's great-great-great-great-grandfather. He said what?
I am black, but comely.
He said, I'm black but comely. I'm black and beautiful. This ain't nothing new. James Brown wasn't the first to take pride in his color. Say, read it again.
I am black, but comely. O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
He's talking to the women of Israel, the daughters of Jerusalem. You black men are the kings of the earth.
Yes, sir.
Your identity has been taken. Give me Isaiah 65:15. What happened to these black men? Because there was a point in time, okay, there's the dark ages. And then what happened after the dark ages? What was the next period? Does anyone know? So after the black kings were destroyed, who came into rulership? I'll tell you. They came out the Caucasus Mountains. And they started ruling. And now they have slaves. Who are their slaves? Us. Our forefathers, the ones that had the yokes of iron on their neck. You said no kingdom lasts forever. Eventually, someone else is going to start ruling, right? So the person that you have enslaved, eventually, they're going to rise up. Malachi 1:4. We're going to get that. Yeah, Malachi 1:4. Eventually, they're going to rise up. They're going to get tired of the oppression and rise up. And next thing you know, they are going to unify and start ruling. But they're going to have a common knowledge amongst one another. Read.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 4.
Read.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished.
Edom are the so-called pale people. It said they are impoverished. They're at the lowest state. They're at the bottom. Read.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
They had the conscience to know we are going to bounce back. These niggas will not rule over us forever. So they had to get it. They had to come together and say, what must we do in order to conquer them? Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith God. Read.
They shall build.
They building.
But
they came out from under us in the dark ages. We ruled that. It was our ancestors that ruled. When you actually read those $1,000 books, which when you put great minds together and great pockets together, we start buying books. They say you want to hide anything from a nigga, do what with it? You put it in the book. Niggas don't like to read.
You know.
I went to a suburban school and one of the neighbors was like, "You going to study? Y'all don't like to read. This is the byword. This is the proverb." So what happened when you open them books? You start to see as black people in them palaces. They call it the Dark Age because it was black kings that ruled. And in the traditions which we celebrate today, it's the destruction of those black people. Christmas. When you go over to what? Amsterdam, the Dutch. When you go over there, Swash the Pete. Christmas is the destruction of the niggas. When you read the scripture, it talks about who were the gifts. We were the gifts that were passed off. When you watch movies like Uncle Tom, then the slave owner, the white slave master would give the slave as the gift. There's nothing new. But it said they will rebuild. Read.
But I will throw down.
God said they're going to rebuild, but he's going to throw down. Read.
And they shall call them.
We're going to call them, those people that's going to build up America till it is what it is today. My people are going to call them what?
The border of wickedness.
They are the beginning and end of all evil on the earth. Think about the characteristics and mindset of the people that rule over us. Do they not create and cause all the evil on the earth? You can keep that answer to yourself. It's obvious. They create and then therefore try to bring the problem to the solution to the problem which they created. They created poverty. But now everything's set up for everybody to come to them and take from them. They export or exploit all the resources out of the greatest continent, Africa on the earth. And guess what? Africa depends on them now. France will be a third world country without Africa. But is it? No. Our people have to go to France, have to go to America. How is that even fair?
Life ain't fair.
Right. Life ain't fair. But eventually things will become fair once again. But we got to get the right knowledge. We got to understand who we are. We're the children of Israel. We're God's chosen people.
If you expect your life to be fair, you're going to be telling.
Right, I don't expect things to be fair. Huh?
According to that book, ain't all this by design?
Oh, everything's by design.
So what we talking about?
But the design is the design.
You can't say that because it's going to end how the book going to end anyway, right?
But it's up to you. Just like we made that same decision.
I'm by design. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do.
No, you have a choice. Our people have a choice to get with the program or not.
So that's not my choice on by design. That's my own power.
The thing is, look, we're going to try to end it on this one. Just like you said, it is, the movie's kind of set in stone already, dude. The question is, yes it is. The question is, who are you going to be in that movie?
Right.
That's the question. You can play the role you're playing now, or you can say, you know what, I'm going to step into this place over here. There's 2/3 of people. The ending is set. Who you are is what's going to be the deciding factor. That's a question for yourself. You gonna make me into Morpheus and say choose the red pill or the blue pill? I'm gonna be Morpheus now, red pill or blue pill? Nah, you got the choice. It's always been in your hands. It's always been in our hands. Just like in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15, he said, "Keep my commandments and live," or he said, "Break my commandments and die." The choice is yours. You know what I'm saying? It's always been all y'all. The choice has always been y'all. The ending set in stone, yo. And all we can do is tell you, hey, this is the ending where you gonna be at. God's chosen people,
where he wrote the script to be.
You said what?
Where he wrote the script to be.
Okay, what are you? What's your nationality?
Whatever he wanted me to be.
What does he want you to be?
Whatever he intended me to be.
What did he intend you to be, D? What did he intend you to be? Did he intend us to be black? African American? Colored? Baptist? Did he intend for that, or did he intend for something greater than that? We read, as we read today, y'all, George.
We already greater than that. We all spiritual beings going through a human experience, so this is all by design.
You got your way of pushing yourself through this world. Everybody has their way of pushing themselves through this world. I have no malice towards you, Lord, what you choose to believe in. What I choose to believe in, the way I choose to push my line is on me. If this is what you need to live out your purpose, that's what you choose, my brother.
I don't need anything. I just want to see my people redeemed and saved and get out of this state they in. If people want to remain where they at, that's y'all prerogative.
You did what you did. You pushing your line.
Exactly.
You handing out your pamphlet. You pushing your message. You pushing your line. That's what you feel like you need to do. That's fine. Everybody ain't gonna play a part in the revolution. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
So all you can do is reach the masses and try to get to what you gotta get to. But everybody's gonna have their own word and their own meaning. And everybody's got their own function as to where how they can live with the decisions they make. You know what I'm saying? How they can live with the choice they make. Everybody there's a consequence for your actions, no matter what it is.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, I'm the same note. Everybody's actions play a part in other people's lives. So whatever moral code you decide to
But
follow
you
to
can't be
this day.
responsible for that. I can't be responsible for how you interpret what I'm saying. Just like right now, the way I'm delivering to you or the way you just delivering to me, you may not have meant to offend me, I may not have meant to offend you, but that don't mean that neither one of us got offended. So see what I'm saying?
Yeah, people gonna get offended regardless of what you do.
So what's
Just like this trans community today, they get offended at every blight you put out there. Look, you can't be no damn. You can't. If you were born a man, you gonna stay a man. Well, no. I believe I'm a woman. Well, I'm offending you by telling you no. Just like I tell these people, you can't be no damn pedophile. You need to stop trying to sleep with everybody's wife out here, brother. I know Trey Songz told you Mr. Steal Your Girl is back, but Mr. Meet These Bullets is back too.
Right.
We do not condone killing.
Right. So what? We're gonna read this and we're gonna finish just to show you agree.
That's fine. No, we need to have a meeting with
Book of Revelation, chapter 22, and verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
So he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. The unjust person, they're gonna live how they want to live. Read.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
And he that is filthy, he that is a pedophile, caught up in all types of filthy actions, whatever. I consider, according to the scriptures, religions, Christianity, Islam, these are filthy. So you want to stay in that filth? Stay in it. Read.
And he that is righteous,
Going to keep the commandments of God and fulfill his purpose, which he was created for. Read.
let him be righteous still.
Keep doing the work. Stay righteous. Keep the commandments. All right. Those that are unjust, those that are filthy, they're going to stay the same way. They're going to live how they want to live. We did our part. This is the lot that we chose. We decided, all right, we're not going to be unjust. We're not going to be filthy. We're going to be righteous. And those who want to stay unjust and filthy, we can teach them. Each one teach one, right? Reach one, teach one. And then after that, we do that. Read.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
The righteous and holy the same. Read.
And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me.
So that's what we're trying to do. Earlier we read Matthew 24:44. Be ready, for you don't know when your Lord and Savior coming. Now he's here, written, prophesying. So after the unjust and the filthy are being taught, and the righteous stay righteous and holy, behold, he cometh quickly. And what's with him?
To give every man according as his work shall be.
So everyone's going to get rewarded how the decisions that they made with their life. Yeah, that's your reward. You want to stay unjust? You want to stay filthy? Here's your reward. Death, destruction, forever. Righteous and holy, live forever. So we just out here to teach a message. That's all, according to the scriptures.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.